Alright guys, I'm going to get started at 7:10. Give me 3 minutes. We got guests over for the episode tonight, so we're just getting all settled in. We'll get started in 3 minutes. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, I was muted. Alright, we're good. Sorry, I was welcoming everybody in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, Bonnie? Justin, I'm going to go over it again. Pops, what's going on, everybody? Sorry, I was muted. Alright, we're good. Welcome, everybody. So tonight we're doing ribeyes for you guys for episode 17. I have some guests over tonight. We're going to cook them up a delicious meal. Tonight we're going to be doing a bone-out ribeye. Reason I chose the bone-out tonight is that because for presentation I am going to be slicing the ribeye. So we'll be doing that, serving it with a Dijon butter sauce. We're going to do a nice little red wine reduction to drizzle over the top. We'll be doing some fried shallot rings with some asparagus. Plate up's going to be super unique, super nice. We're going to do an offset plating tonight for you guys, nice and artsy. And yeah, it's going to come together. All the flavors are going to be delicious. The dish is just going to come together and be amazing. I'm super excited. Nice and rich sauce. That Dijon mustard to go ahead and complement the steak. You hear Caden out there. It's all good. We are going to have a little background noise. We're all chilling tonight. Like I said, we have guests here. So yeah, don't mind a little bit of background noise. It's all good. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. So a couple things we got to go ahead and get started. I know we already fixed that. A couple things we're gonna have to get started beforehand. We are gonna need to get some oil heated up because we are gonna go ahead and bread our shallots in a sense, but with flour with a little bit of cornstarch in it. I'm not gonna use breadcrumbs. The flour does the job nice enough. We did it last season during one of the steak episodes. And they came out absolutely delicious. It was my first time ever actually doing it. I swear they taste better than any onion ring I've ever had. So anyone that's interested, go ahead and check that out. Yeah, we can go ahead and throw some background music. I forgot you guys are liking that. Let me turn that on real quick for you guys. All right, we got a little background music going. And some background Caden. So the sauce, we're going to cook that up kind of towards the end. That's quick and easy. Dijon mustard added into a nice little butter sauce that we're going to put together with some fresh herbs in it. I got some fresh herbs from my friend today. 3 different fresh herbs and then some edible flowers. So we possibly might be using those on the plate, depending if it needs it or not. I don't want to overwhelm the plate, you know what I mean? Hi, little bye. Your grandpa says hi. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started, guys. Let's get our shallots chopped. Oh, I did also grab these really cool little mini, they're called pearl onions, but these are yellow sweet onions. So typically pearl onions are tiny little, red or white. These are yellow, and I love sweet yellow onion. That's my choice of onion. And I found these pearl ones, so my plan was to go ahead and roast these whole with some seasoning and a little bit of white wine and get all that flavor sucked into it, serve it with the dish whole, so when you cut into it, all the flavor just kind of explodes out of it. So we are going to be playing with these tonight. Grabbed them on my way out. So let's get our shallots chopped up. We do have 4 steaks to mark off since, like I said, we do have guests here tonight. So we are going to be cooking those. We'll do them one by one so we kind of can have steaks going the entire time, since now on the cutting board camera, now that we have that pan cam up there, we'll go ahead and just mark off steaks, get them nice and crusted, and then we'll go ahead and finish them off in the oven together. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started, guys. Let's start off with these shallots. So how's everyone doing tonight? Welcome in. Happy to see a lot of faces that I haven't seen in a while. Welcome in, welcome in. Let me pull up my big chat real quick. There we go, there we go. All right. Hey, thank you so much for the biddies, Ray. Appreciate it. All right, so let's go ahead and grab our shallots. We are going to be cutting up quite a bit of shallot tonight. Shallot's one of my favorite ingredients to use in the kitchen. Those of you guys that are regulars have seen me use it 1,000 times in 1,000 different ways. Definitely one of the best aromatics when it comes to sauces. Shallot and garlic are about the base to most pan sauces, and I'd say more than half of the sauces out there are going to have some shallot in it. The flavor's incredible. It's also sweet, so you don't get that sharp red onion, bite. A lot sweeter. All right, so I am leaving them whole, so typically I'd cut them and then the skin kind of just falls off. But we're going to be cutting them into rings tonight, so we're going to peel them whole. For the thick skin ones like that, I'm just going to give a little bit of a slash so I can get under that first layer. Four-mile hike. Ooh, that's pretty long. Okay, let's cut that end off. Sometimes the end keeps the skin trapped on, so just cut that off and then it kind of releases. And then you can go ahead, peel it. Typically when you buy shallots, they come in twos, so separate them. We're gonna go ahead and use medium-sized shallot tonight, get some good sized rings out of them. Alright, so we got a big shallot over here. Let's break this one out. Alright, so for the giveaway, guys, I'm extending it to Wednesday. I got 4 entries, but I'm expecting more. So you have until Wednesday night, and then we're going to go ahead and do our giveaway next episode for you guys. And I already know what I'm cooking for that episode, so maybe at the end of the stream I'll go ahead and tell you guys. Maybe I won't. Alright, so. Huh. What's up? I don't know what you're just saying. Oh, okay. Alright, so we got some shallots going. Let's go ahead and see what we're working with here. So I'm going to go ahead and start making some rings. So we're going to go nice medium thickness with the shallot rings. So we're going to take out those center parts of the shallot. So you're basically going to take the ring from behind, just pop out whatever layer. They do break pretty easy and they are pretty fragile, so just be careful. But you can see we popped that one out nice and easy. So we got these little rings right here. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a good amount of these. So we're going to pop it out. Depending on the size, you might want to leave a couple layers to add some thickness to it. But definitely take out the smaller noodles. You don't need those. But and if you push from the wrong side, you'll know because it'll pretty much snap on you. Alright. So we're going to do a good amount of them. We're just going to do a big bed of flour, an egg, get them coated, and then we'll just start frying them off. Ryan said crystal cam. Ryan. Crystal cam. Alright, let's cut some more rings. Come around, we'll go a little faster. Alright, so that one already broke. That was a nice little sensitive one, but we are going to use that center ring. Sorry guys, it's a little boring right here, but you get the idea. Happy boy. Alright. Yeah, so those broke. So that's why I grabbed plenty of shallot, because they are gonna break on you, so just be careful. Alright, so what are you guys eating tonight? Who's cooking? What are you guys having for dinner? Our usual question. Who in chat's cooking tonight? And Jackie, happy belated. Everyone in chat, happy birthday to Janu Jr. She was at the start. Alright. Get a little bit more rings started. Then we're going to get Caden's little dinner started too. The little man got to eat. This is an interesting one. I'll go ahead and take those out. Alright, so I'd say for each plate we need about... We're going to go with... It was the shallot starting to get to me. For each plate we're going to need about 4 to 6 rings, but good size ones. So let me just see. Maybe I can get some bigger ones out of this. There we go. That's a good one. I don't want them to be too small because it's not going to fit the plating, but it doesn't hurt to make extra too. Alright. Yeah, buddy. He's stealing the show. The famous Chick-fil-A Cobb salad. That sounds awful, Alyssa. Jesus. Chicken, veggies, and rice, son. Oh, I'm surprised you're eating, Justin. Considering you lost like 200 fucking pounds. What's going on, Justin? It's nice to have you back in here, brother. Yeah. To my party? Yeah, he was the first person that RSVP'd.
You didn't tell me
Alright. Justin doesn't have social media, so he's like, he texts back faster than any high school girl on the entire planet. Because he has nothing else to do on his phone. Their salads are all amazing. Okay, Alyssa. I mean, I'm not going to pass up a spicy deluxe from Chick-fil-A to get a Cobb salad, sorry. Not happening. Alright, that's enough shallot rings right there to work with. We are going to need some chopped shallot and garlic for our sauce, but these are going to go ahead and work for our rings. So we're going to let those chill. We'll let them kind of air dry right now, and the reason for that is so when we go ahead and dip them and batter them up, there's no water in there to kind of let any of the flour off. We want it to let it all stick, alright? So let's let those chill. I'm just a good friend as all social media is overrated. I agree. I finally remembered. Yeah, well, I'm glad you're here, my man. Alright, guys. So, let's go ahead and get some garlic. We're gonna need some butter tonight. Cut shallot. Let's whip out these steaks and get them to room temp. And then we got all sorts of fresh herbs we're gonna use tonight. I got 4 really bomb-ass ribeyes. We gotta open up all of these. Garlic, butter. All right, let's get our ribeyes opened up. We'll throw them on some foil. Let them get up to room temp. Helps the cooking process happen a lot faster. Remember, food is good for up to 4 hours out, so don't think letting your protein sit out and get to room temperature is a bad thing. That's actually a good thing. Helps the process go by way, way faster. Alright, so New York's with garlic butter and rosemary, mashed garlic taters, and roasted rainbow carrots and Brussels. Damn. Sounds delicious. The whole meal. I'd eat every bit of that. Go big or go home, Pops. Killing it. Yes. Huh? Oh, okay. I forgot. Alright, let's go ahead and get Caden's little potatoes started, guys. Living in a cave is where it's at. Alright, we gotta get Caden some dinner. You wanna come in, buddy? Licking cam? A what? What? My mom's never been
Wait,
to
I'm sorry,
Chick-fil-A?
what? Yeah.
Is that a thing? There's actually people that haven't been to Chick-fil-A? Alright. Wanna say hi?
He's all okay. Okay.
Say hello. Say hi to everybody. Say hi to your cousins and your grandmas and your papas and your nanu. Say hello. For Nani, because she would do that. Oh,
say cheese? Cheese.
Even Caden's had Chick-fil-A. He loves their applesauce pouches, Sue.
Caden's had Chick-fil-A like 3 times. Cheese. Mom's an addict. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah.
All right. Say bye-byes.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye. Bye 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 bye.
All right. So let's continue to get our steaks done. So here, we'll take them off so you guys can see the marbling on them. These are some nice steaks. They're good priced and they're really good quality meat. So I'm excited. So typically, you know, it varies from what I'm making like tonight, but typically I'm a bone-in guy for the most part. Always bone-in. But if I'm going to slice it, I'm gonna get the most meat I can from it, right? Because if you're gonna do this and then take it off a bone, you're gonna be losing out on a lot of what you paid for weight-wise. So you better off just going with the bone out and getting, you know, all the meat worth your dollar a little bit more. The marbling on them, these are nice. They got nice little fat caps on them. It's all flavor, man. We got, whew! Antonio's gonna have a big ass steak tonight, that's for sure. Oh my goodness. Alright. Last steak opening. Such a cutie. You talking about me or him? What the fuck?
Me, obviously. I was on the stream too.
Justin did, Dad. He was talking about your meat.
Oh.
Alright. Jackie, there she is. See, I told you she was here.
I missed your happy birthday.
Uh-oh. Nightbot timed mom out for 5 seconds? Shit. Watch it, Sue.
No? You gotta spit your dinky out, don't I? Yeah, there we go.
Okay, then. Did you grab his food?
No, sorry. Grab the other food.
Alright. Tell you what, guys, these minute and a half mashed potatoes are actually so good.
Thank you, the baby.
If you no, I would eat them regardless of the baby. These are hot as hell though, so cool. Here.
Thanks, baby.
That's how you cook baby food on stream. Alright guys, so check out the marbling on these babies. Hey, Justin coming in with a 5-month resub, back like I never left. Absolutely, feels good to have you back, my man. Welcome back to the family tree. Alright guys, so there we go. We got our beautiful ribeyes. We're going to let them just chill, like I said. Come to room temp. Let them do their thing. Asparagus. Let's get some water boiling for our asparagus. We got a couple things we got to get ready. We got to get oil for our shallot rings going. So, what pan am I going to do that? We'll do that in the medium. So you guys get a nice view at that. We're going to get some oil heated up. Throw that back on. We're just going to do some canola oil, guys. Neutral oil. Those of you guys that have been here have heard me say it before. Neutral oils like veggie and canola, they're a lot more, a lot different than using something like olive oil or grapeseed or sesame for the most part. Those are all extremely potent, strong oils. Those I wouldn't use to deep fry. The flavor's way too strong. I know they look great, and I haven't even cooked them. Quee. We were saying happy belated birthday to you, Quee, but now that she's back, everybody please wish my cousin Jackie J. New Jr. in chat a happy birthday. Cheers, Jackie. Alright, so water boiling, oil's on. You get some hot water going. Wash off these scissors. Sue coming in with the 500 biddies. Thank you so much. Ryan following up with the 10. Thank you guys. Drinking Corona, nice. Yeah, gotta have that premiere. Low cal. Antonio, let me know when you're ready for another one, my man. Alright, so. Oh, I was getting that hot and I turned it off. It's already hot. Alright, get some Cousin Drew emotes in chat. All my subs for Jackie. Happy birthday, Jack. We love you. All right, heating up some water for the asparagus.
Happy birthday, but I don't know where you were. Happy birthday!
All right, let's get this on the back burner. Now that we're getting our burners on, I'm gonna turn the fan on, guys, so there might be a little bit of background noise. All right, so salt the water always. We're gonna let that come to a nice hard boil. Salt's gonna also help it get there, but it's also gonna season the water at the same time, which is gonna season the asparagus cooking in it. Cheers, we're having Coronas too. I love it. J-Town, what are you sipping on, buddy? I know you got something in hand. All right, oil's starting. We're gonna let that go. Oven's on. Probably start roasting these onions. Maybe we should peel them. You like your dinner, buddy? What? Yeah, you gotta mix it. Alright. Get my little paring knife out. My little global paring knife. So we just want to get that outside skin off without affecting the onion too much. So I just made a little slit. Oh, beautiful and shiny. So we're just gonna pop. We just want to get that outside layer. We're not going to eat that. Oh yeah, it's going to be nice. These are going to be delicious because I was like thinking, I'm like, what should I do onion wise? Because I love onions with my steak, and we've done beer soaked onions. We've done all sorts of things with onions. We did the fried parsnip on top, but I wanted something different, and I just randomly happened to pop by these, and I was like, damn, I can roast those little guys whole, and then you can cut open into it when you have your steak, and just so much is gonna, all the natural juices and flavor and everything is just gonna kind of burst out in each bite. The end of this, it came off so plush, and now it's just a little more sensitive. All right, there we go. Jeez Louise. Alright, peel the bottom. Oh! Unreal San, what's going on? Welcome back. Caden is so talkative. Oh yeah. I'm healthy and lame now. Beers on weekends only. Damn, Justin, I didn't know that. Phew. Look at you, bro. No wonder you look like you've been using heroin. Just kidding, bro. You look great. Killing it, man. That's awesome. Tell you what, the alcohol does pack on that extra calories, dude. You're killing it, J-Town. Alright, there we go. That one came off nice and plush. So yeah, clearly depending on each one, might peel a little bit easier, a little harder. Was Jameson one of your guests? Jameson's pretty much a guest every stream. I still chug wine just on Saturdays. Oh man, I think I still have the video on my phone too of you pounding that whole bottle of Pinot, or what was like 3/4, but then you pounded like another half a bottle directly after a white wine.
Is that Jackie?
No, Justin.
Justin?
Yeah. So I'm like loosening it around that stem up there, and it's kind of helping me peel the onion up nicely. All right. Last onion, guys. And then we're gonna get these seasoned up, and we'll pop them in the oven and just kind of let them go. We're gonna hit it with some white wine vinegar, and that is gonna add so much flavor to this onion. With all the seasonings we're gonna add to it, and it's just gonna be, a ball of bursting fire. What? Cook these onions. We will kind of play it by ear. I don't know I've never actually cooked a whole mini onion like this, so my assumption is they'll probably take about 20 minutes or so being this small because they're pretty dense still for an onion, but I'm not quite sure. We're gonna figure that out. Typically, I mean, a big onion, man, those take forever. We've done whole onions like this, jumbos actually, and they take a while, and they're also covered with foil. Let's turn our oil down a little bit because I'm sure it's hot enough. We got some nice organic ribeyes. Okay, let's go. Oh, I did. I thought you said you did too. Yeah, these ribeyes are nice. I'll show them again real quick. Hold on. Let me just peel the tops off these babies. All right, so we got our onions, guys. Our pearl yellow sweet onion. Good to see you in here, son. All right, so we got our white onions right here. A little skin on that one. Hold on, pull that off. All right. So we got our onions right here. Yeah, Caden, I know. He's excited. All right, so here's our steaks. For you guys that just got back in here. Beautiful marbling on them. Nice little fat pockets on them. All that fat's gonna expand flavor throughout the entire steak. That's why it's super important to always rest your steaks. People have a bad habit, especially people that don't cook often, on not resting their proteins. One of the most important things in getting flavor into your food is always resting your protein. So what happens is all the blood and all that flavor just circulates throughout the entire part of the protein while it's resting and distributes all the juices. So in each and every bite, you're getting all the juice. When you cut into it immediately and all that flavor jumps out of it, you're literally letting all the flavor in your meat out. So let's go ahead and dice up a couple things for our sauce. And then we're gonna go ahead and get started, guys, on marking our steaks off. We're gonna start frying our shallots off. We're gonna get those all battered up. And then we'll start building our sauce as we go. So, time to dice the shallot. So, here we're not using rounds, so I went ahead and cut it in half. Allows me to take the skin off 1,000 times easier, and gives me a nice little shape for my dice. So we're gonna make our little pre-slices in our shallot. Alright, so we're gonna slice that. So we're going to be making a good amount of sauce tonight, so we're going to go ahead and use the whole shallot. We've got some fatty steaks for 4 people. It's going to require a good amount of sauce. Gotcha. Roger that.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming.
All right. All right. Perfect. Right down to the stem. Toss that junk at the end. All right. So we got our shallot. All right. This is out the way. Let's get our garlic going. All right, guys. So I think it's safe to say Nate Dogg or Jackie, whoever wants to beat the other to the punch, go ahead and start a topic off for the night. We'll do our little topic rotation like we always do. Category.
Categories.
Categories. All right. So let's get some garlic out. More garlic, the better, always. So we are gonna strain our aromatics and herbs and everything out of our sauce. So we don't need, you know, too clean of a cut. We're just gonna get a nice little consistent dice to our garlic and our shallot. All right. Those two items are done for our sauce. Let's go ahead and start marking off our first steak. Get our onions popped in the oven. Favorite drink for dinner? All right. Hey, Alva's a boss. What's up, sis? How you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you, Missy. Pinot Noir. Yeah, we know that, Ma. Mexican meal. All right. Water. Yeah, you gotta have that water. Voodoo Ranger IPA. Okay, okay. Corona, but lately been on the Oaks and Cokes kick. Okay, okay. Pop's coming through, gifting a sub to Crystal. Michelada. Yeah, I know that, baby. All right, so let's get a couple things. All right, let's get these onions popped in. All right, so for our onions, we're gonna use a little olive oil, a little extra virgin, lay on the bottom, right? We're gonna throw our little pearl onions on there. Hit them with a little oil. Hit them with some salt. Pep. Alright, some garlic powder. And, oh, I forgot. And white wine vinegar. Hey, thanks for the biddies. Appreciate it. Bacardi 151 on the rocks. Oh, yeah, Justin? I bet that's so good, dude.
When did Justin become so hard?
I bet it's such a refreshing thing to take a sip with that. I actually just thinking about that makes me nauseous. Alright, so let's throw those small onions in. We're gonna go about 385 on that. Let's go ahead and get stuff for our shallots ready. And then we'll get our first steak on. Let's get our pan heated up. Alright, oil's nice and hot. We'll do a test for that when the time comes. Something for the flour and the egg. Alright, so let's grab a little bowl for our egg. So we're going to do a little egg, and then we're going to mix some cornstarch into our flour. Help with the coating a little bit. Creates a nice little rise with the flour. Also a little bit of a texture change, which is really nice. Alright, let's grab our AP. Rip the label off the scotch and throw a straw on it. Yikes. Alright. Time for some more flour. Excuse me. Alright, so we got our flour, which we are going to season, of course. A couple tablespoons of salt. Fresh black pep, of course. The water's going for our asparagus. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Alright, let's get just a couple seasonings. I want chili powder, garlic powder, and some paprika. Some pap. Hey, Ian coming through with the raid for 6 viewers. Thank you, my man Ian. I appreciate it, brother. Welcome in, everybody, from Ian's stream. I appreciate that, Ian. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much, Ian. My man. All right, let's add a little cornstarch in there. A couple tablespoons. gotta have some fresh herb. Where is? Let's do some sweet basil. I always throw a little dry herb in that mix too. Depth of flavor, baby, depth of flavor. Welcome in everybody. Ian, I appreciate that, my guy. Thank you. Alrighty. So, whisk our little mixture together here, guys. Make sure everything is distributed evenly. Right, so every single shallot ring is being coated the same. You don't want random little, chunks of garlic or paprika. Yeah, Caden. Should just put you up here, apparently. It's all good, I don't care. Alright. So we got everything mixed in pretty nicely. You can tell just by the color and how everything spreads. You'll see little chunks pop up. Usually from the sides of your bowl, so. Alright, there we go. A little bit fell off. Hey, my man Jason coming in with a 5-month resub. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, my guy. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Grab a drink, take a seat. Alright, so our mixture is ready for our shallot. Next, we gotta get a couple eggs whisked up. Alright, we got our pan nice and hot. I'm gonna let it rest for about 2 minutes because I got it piping hot before I add the oil because I don't want the oil to burn. Hey, Shawnee D, what's happening, baby? Welcome in, everybody. Alright. Making sure I'm not missing anything. We're gonna keep those to stay fresh. I need those eggs. Alright, so we got a couple eggs we're gonna crack. And we got the whole crew in here tonight. We got Shawnee, we got Justin, Jason, Ian. Shit. Let's go. Alright, we got a couple eggs. We're gonna throw some water to expand it a tiny bit. Alright. All I did with the water is expand the egg out a little bit so there's a little more. Alright. Okay, so pan's going back on, guys. Nice and piping hot, still on high. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with some oil. You want to coat the bottom of the pan, heat up that oil, or let it go for another 20 seconds or so. We're going to throw out one of our steaks on. I'm going to season them up real quick with some salt and pepper. Okay, let's throw this baby on. We're going to season the other side. It's the exact sound I'm looking for. Damn, Sean calling him out though. I think Matt's the only one still on it, yeah? What's up, big guy?
Hi, Daddy.
Hello. Alright, so let's season up the other side of our steak. So the thing with steaks, you don't want to flip it too early. You want to do temperature control by checking it for a couple minutes. See where your heat is by, the crust. You don't want it to get dark too quick because then it tends to burn. You want to kind of work up to it. And also the residual pan, or the heat of the pan, is going to make it a lot hotter over the course of the cooking process as well. Let's grab some tongs, get it ready to check in a moment. Let's get some shallots dipped and breaded. Let me grab some foil. Or you know what? We'll just throw them on a plate. Alright, so let me just go ahead and grab one and do a little tester here. I think I'm going to do flour. Hop into the egg. Back into our flour. Oh yeah, these coat up nice. Alright, make sure that they're coated and then shake off the excess. Oh yeah, we got some good rings right there. That's gonna work. What? Jason coming in, gifting a sub out to Alluring Telepath. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that, man. Damn, you all getting timed out and shit. Alright, let's check this steak. So we're getting a good crust. Means we're at a great temperature. I'm going to go down literally a centimeter just because that residual heat, and I want it to keep crusting up nicely. Hey, Jason, I appreciate that gifted sub, my man. Thank you. All right, guys, let's get these shallots going. So I'm going to go ahead and basically, we're going to do a bunch at a time. I'm going to throw them into the flour first. Something about the flour mixture before on it supposedly helps the eggs stick better. I don't know where that came from. I'm just doing it because it seems to work. So, all right, so pre-coated. Let's go back on. Throw some of it into the egg. All right. I'm not sure what about the flour on before makes the egg stick, but it does, and that's what you're supposed to do when you're even using breadcrumbs. So definitely go ahead and do that. It works. We're looking for results. All right, I'm gonna check that steak real quick. Remember, we're just marking them off. We want to finish them all off in the oven together. That's how they all finish together. Love you, bro. Appreciate it. All right. Oh yeah, look at that. Woo! Here, let's show that on the HD cam dough. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Great marbling on there. Alright. We're going to flip it. Or let it do its thing. Alright, let's get these shallots coated up. So with the flour and the egg, always shake off the excess. Alright. And I bury them back in the flour once I throw them in. Really get that coating stuck on there. Toss them around a little bit. Shake the excess off. Perfect. Couple more of them. Mainly the big ones is what we want here. I'm just gonna have some small ones to do the test fry with, you know. Keep up the grind, you know it, baby. We ain't stopping. Alright. Back in. Alright, let's go back in and toss these babies up. Oh yeah, they're building up nicely. Let's go. Yeah, these are going to have some good crusting on them. They're going to come out perfect. Alright, so we're going to get our asparagus thrown in a second, guys. We're going to start blanching that off. Get them about halfway cooked or so. How many is that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. Alright, I do a couple more in a sec. just in case. We got some testers to throw in. We're using all-purpose flour, and then added a little cornstarch with our seasonings into it. But potato flour works well. Cake flour would work decently. You could do it with gluten-free flour for Alyssa. All right. Steak 1 is complete. I need a rack for the steak. Put that over here. Next steak is going to be getting seasoned and thrown on right now. Gotta refill my salt after I throw this one on. Maybe a little more pep too. Always pepper crust those steaks up nicely. Yep. Let's do it. Down for a shot. All right. Let me grab some more salt. Fill this up. Jason with the biddies, though. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Tony, are we taking this shot? Alright, let's go ahead and test fry too real quick, guys. I'm going to drop one in just to get an idea of where I'm at. Like that. Season the other side of our steak up. A little pepper crust. Grab more pepper. Alright, shallot rings cooking up nicely. Alright, Antonio, let's do this. Cheers. Woo! Yeah. Cheers it. Here we go. You want another beer? Yeah. Oh yeah? They're the best. Alright guys. We got JMO in action. Got our shallot ring going. Let's see. Oh yeah, it looks good. Okay. That looks really good. Looks like we're right there with the shallots. So we can start getting those babies fried off. Check our steak. Got a good crust on there. Looking good. Let's go. You guys better be joining us in those shots. I'm going to throw a little more flour over just because when they're sitting out like that, the air kind of sucks a little bit of the flour in. So I'm just going to toss a little bit over, keep them coated. Crystal dropping the 100 biddies. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Alright. So let's grab our asparagus, guys. Drop these babies in the water. Alright. Asparagus is going in for a nice little blanch. Hit my head on the board. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to drop some more shallots in, guys. You know, I know, baby, I know. Oh yeah, flipping that steak. We got some insane caramelization going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. I'm gonna take some of this oil out. Put a residual. All right, look at that. All right, let's go ahead And we're gonna switch on over to our fryer real quick. All right, let's drop some shallot in. I'm gonna re-dip them kind of in the big one real quick. So just give me a sec to get those bottoms recoated. All right, perfect. All right, so all right, shallots are going. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna taste this one. Oh yeah. That's exactly what we're looking for, guys. Oh, the flavor on that steak. How many of you guys have had some sort of shallot, fried shallot before? So delicious. All right, guys, let's get a pan out for our sauce, our butter sauce. All right, let's check those rings out. They're just about there. Flip them over. Oh yeah, these look killer. They got a great coating on them. Yeah, Hayden, I know, bro. You don't gotta tell me. All right, you got some paper towel to absorb all that that oil when they come off. I do gotta make a couple more real quick, because I'm like a couple shy of what I want. Alright, those are the ones I just dipped are gonna go in a sec. I'm getting this out the way, kind of clean up. We got a bunch of shit everywhere. Liz coming in with the biddies. Let's go. Alright, shallots are about to come out, guys. Steak's coming off. Our second steak. Alright, taking the shallots off, guys. Oh yeah. Nice and crunchy. We're gonna hit them with some salt while they're hot. Right when they come out the fryer, you get them with salt. Okay. Okay, so we can keep these up here in a second. Let's get our next steak in. When I go back to the steak. Alright, season this up. Pepper. Asparagus are probably ready to be taken off. Alright, next steak. Look at these biddies coming in. Holy crap. Shawnee coming in with the bits. Nate Dog. Jason. My goodness. Thank you guys. You're going off. We'll go over all of it at the end too, guys. Appreciate it, guys. Alright, asparagus is done. Ready to come off. We're going to strain that out. We're going to let that water go out. We're going to pop it in the fridge, cool it. Let's get the rest of these shallot rings done. so I can get all that out of here. Then we can go ahead and get the finished items on the camera for you guys. And then you guys can get a nice view at the steaks that are resting, that are gonna get kind of popped in the oven just to finish off at the end. All right, we got all that. Getting this flour out of here. Into the fryer they go. Last of the shallot. I'm gonna wipe down my little area over here, guys, and then I'm gonna bring them over for you to see. Thank you guys for the biddies. Appreciate it. We got one of the best communities on Twitch. Picking up where we left off, guys. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and move that. We're gonna wipe off our board. All right. Shallots are looking good. We're gonna have a little bit of lag, guys. It's doing this weird encoding overload thing again, but it usually fixes. All right, so we got our steak looking good. Caden background music, classic, right? All right, so our rings are finishing up. We're getting all our moisture out of there. Let's get our sauce started. Let that pan cool down a little bit. Check our steak. Already getting great color on it. Shallot rings are almost there. Another minute or two on those. Bring these over for you guys to see the finished one. So here's the first round. Yeah, great color on them. They're nice and crispy. Looking good, right? Alright, steak's gonna get flipped in a second. I'm gonna throw some oil in my pan over here. We're gonna get some shallot and garlic going in just a minute. So we got a nice hot pan. Alright. Justin's abusing his mod powers. Damn. Careful for Justin. He's a savage. Alright, dropping my shallot for our sauce. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and turn my fucking window open because they're getting smoky in here. We got all sorts of stuff going on. Woo! Alright, shallot ring. Another minute. Steak. Perfect crust. Absolutely perfect crust on that. Look at that. Shallots are crisped up nicely. Okay. Once the fried shallots are done, in a second I'm going to switch the camera so you can see the sauce and the steaks, guys. Right. Time to add our garlic in. Oh, I gotta get my red wine reduction going too. Pan out. Alright guys, so from here what we're doing, we're gonna get that going with wine. This is going in the fridge. Shallots are coming off right now. Multitasking, guys. Hard cooking. I'm gonna salt those. Make sure they're seasoned. Alright. Asparagus. Going into the fridge to shock. Get them nice and, stop the cooking process. Steak's done. Ready to come off. We're on to the next one. The last final steak. Alright. We got some very, very delicious garlic and shallot. Oh yeah, nice and crisp. Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and hit this with some white wine vinegar. A little bit of acidity. A little deglazing. We're gonna let this sauce reduce. Let's get our last steak in. Season it up. Peepers 21, welcome to the chat. Everybody, welcome Peepers in. How you doing tonight? Thank you so much for stopping by. All right, so we're cleaning some things out the way. Keep it sanitary. Grab our fresh herbs. So we got some English thyme. We got some Italian oregano. These are all fresh from a friend's garden. And then we got some fresh rosemary. We're going to do all three herbs in our sauce tonight for the steak. All goes very well with steak. Okay. We're going to go ahead and move our oil away. So we're going to transfer our steak. Okay. This guy. Getting our oil out of here. We're going to transfer our sauce to our back burner. We're going to start hitting that with some Dijon mustard and some butter. Our shallots are going to chill. Here, I'll show you these steaks. Alright, so for our butter sauce, we got butter. Grab a little bit of fresh lemon juice. I'm going to put that in the sauce. I think it'll be nice to complement it. Alright, a little bit of fresh lemon juice. I want to add a little bit more depth of flavor. Shibby5 looks killer, man. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Everyone welcome Shibby and Peepers in. Pops gifting Shibby a sub to the channel. Thank you very much. Alright, so now we can peek both of these. Go ahead and peek over. Alright. You guys get some of this oil out, right? A lot of the excess liquid coming out of the steak. Let's switch on over. I'm glad you guys are enjoying your time. gonna get some butter ready for our sauce, and our Dijon mustard's gonna go in. How's it going? Long-time lurker, just enjoying the show tonight. I appreciate it. Do I happen to know you in real life, or you find me through Twitch? Either way, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you, you know, watching, and thanks for chiming in. I do appreciate, you know, when you guys hop in chat. It always makes it that much more fun. All right, so I just threw some Dijon in there. We're gonna cube up some butter, get that tossed in there. Last steak is finishing up. All right, I think our whole onions might be done. Oh yeah, they're like perfect. Woo! They're hot as hell. I know, Caden. All right, we're gonna let those rest. Those things are, woo, they're hot. Let me tell you. Ash, what's up, Ash? Negative a year or so ago, learning a lot through your cooking. Wow, well, I appreciate that very much. Thank you. I'm glad I can help, you know, teach you a little bit in the kitchen. That's what I'm here for. Whereabouts you from, Shivy? If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to tell. No biggie. All right. Getting some butter diced up. All right, we're gonna throw our first round of butter into our sauce. Houston, Texas. All right. Well, Larry Dog used to live out in Argyle, outside of Dallas. My pops. Yeah, there you go. We used to be out in Texas, baby. I love me some Texas. See you shop at the Great French Store. And how can you tell that? What's giving that away? All right. Steak's done. Rest our third and final steak before we give them a little finish off in the oven to make sure they're all at the proper temp. Perfect. Front is on. Alright, let's go ahead and... Oh, we gotta get our red wine reduction going. I'm forgetting. Born and raised. Alright, let's see. What's that wine? Alright, so on our rear burner here, so that's what we'll do on these sides. We'll put both the reduction and the sauce for you guys now. Where is there it is. Alright, so we're going to emulsify our butter. Our Dijon is going to kind of help hold it in, keep the emulsification happening. Let me get our reduction going. Beautiful Pinot, Castle Rock Pinot from Colorado, where my pops actually lives, ironically enough. So our butter sauce is on a low temp, just enough to help melt that butter in. We're gonna add a lot more where that came from. Then we got our rear on a high. We want to reduce that red wine down. I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar to it. A tad bit, sweeten it up a little bit. All right. Born and raised in Fort Worth. A lot of Texans in the house. Let's go. Red Hot and Blue out in Dallas. One of my favorite barbecue spots to eat at ever. Right, Pop? One of the best. I know all about the beach. Thanks, Bonnie, for the bits. All right. Let's get some more butter cut up to go in our sauce. Alright, so we're spinning that. a little more butter, guys. So about maybe 2 sticks. We'll see. We're making a lot of sauce, remember? 4 steaks requires a lot of sauce. Oh yeah, Kaden? Ah. Alright. We got some more butter to go down. Best barbecue in Dallas is Solman's. Okay. If I'm ever out there, I'll try it. Love me some barbecue. Alright, so red wine is now reducing. Our sauce, we're now going to be getting the rest of our butter melted in. So basically what happens, guys, if you left this butter sauce on the heat too long and you weren't constantly keeping it emulsified, is the butter is going to come to a point where it just breaks and separates and your whole sauce is ruined. There's no coming back from it and you got to start over. So it's important to, keep a close eye on it. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of salt. Start the seasoning process. You got fresh herbs, garlic and shallot that were caramelized nicely, got some good color on it. Yeah, it looks like 2 sticks was the right play. I'm gonna give it a little taste. Oh yeah, that Dijon really comes through nicely. Check that out. Remember all the DJ and karaoke gigs at the place we eat after? Oh yeah, I sure do. Look at that velvety sauce, guys. That's gonna get strained out. Nice and smooth. Red wine's cooking down. So at this point, guys, what we're gonna do is, so 2 of the steaks are pretty close. These 2 are a little under. So that's perfect. We're gonna pop those steaks into reheat. We're gonna get our shallots into reheat. Our asparagus we're gonna saute off in a minute. Now that they're chopped, get those seasoned up. Yeah, these are perfect. And then once our red wine reduction's done, we're pretty much good to go. So let's get ready to plate up shortly. I'm gonna get my fresh herbs put away. I'm gonna kind of clean up here, guys, so just bear with me for a second. Couple things out the way. Remember, we're gonna be plating up over here, so I'm gonna wipe everything down. We work with flour. Whenever I work with flour, I swear it gets everywhere. Okay, taking them hunting. Nice. What do you guys hunt? Fresh thyme in the house? Yeah, baby, you gotta have that thyme. One of my favorite herbs. Besides good old Mary. Alright. Nice, washed off. Alrighty. Let's get our asparagus in the works. I'm just gonna wash off one of these. No point of breaking out another one. North Texas snipe hunting. Wow. Oh yeah?
That's right. That's where we went stationed.
Damn, okay. You taking another shot, bro?
Yeah, I'm done.
Let's do it. Alright, red wine's cooking down. Sauce, remember, gotta work. The Dijon will keep it stable, but if It's got to be stayed emulsified. If I would have waited another 2 minutes or so there, I would have been screwed. All the way low. Alright, we got our pan for our asparagus. Dove, which is my favorite. A nice sized dough. Okay, okay. I love it. Okay, and then our whole cooked onions. Oh yeah. These suckers are going to be gnarly. One of them's a little more overcooked than the others. I think it was a smaller one. Recently was in Tennessee for work and went to Amish country. Got me some of that fresh homemade butter to die for. Oh, I could only imagine. Yum. Alright, let's go ahead and get this shot in. Ooh. Cheers.
It's like a beer.
Ah. Sir. Alright, pan's hot. Get our oil heated up. Sauce, remember, keep it going. Don't stop. Put it down for a minute. Get right back to it. Let's strain this out into a bowl. My nice small strainer. Oh, you know what? We'll do our clear bowl. Alright, check this out. Move these bad boys. Where to?
Andrew.
Hold on, sweetheart. Alright, so that's almost done. We're going to turn that down. We got it reduced nicely. Let's pop our steaks in the oven. Asparagus is going on. Nice and hot pan. Sauce we're going to strain out. Alright. Woo! The sauce smells incredible, guys. Okay. I want to get all the scrapings out because we're going right back into the pan. And since we're taking the time to strain it, no point of leaving any extra in the pan, right? Defeat the whole purpose. Pushing all the extra out of all the aromatics. Gunts 1337 coming in with a follow. Thank you so much, Gunts. Everyone, welcome Gunts to the stream. All right. Perfect. Nice little rinse out. All right, so steaks are getting warm in the oven. I'm gonna throw the shallots in there. We're going to toss those in there. Very good. Perfect. Hit it with some salt, some pepper. Alright, here. Shallots going in. Re-warm. Our sauce looking nice and velvety. Shit, we could just leave it like this. Yeah, the sauce is perfect. This sauce, guys, perfectly nappe. Right, covering the back of my spoon. It's called nappe. It's sauce consistency. Perfect. We're just gonna leave it. And hook it up to me, please. I love it. All right, asparagus is just about done. Oh wow, our reduction went pretty far. There, a little more in there. Loosen it up. There we go. So it like reduces down almost into like a jelly-like consistency. All right, perfect. So I just loosened it up with a little bit more wine, so I went a tad bit too far there. All right, asparagus is done. Looks like we're ready to plate up, guys. We're gonna get everything ready over here. We're gonna plate up, get our guests ready to eat. Antonio, if you get a set, you can put that mixer and waffle iron just like on the floor right here, and then I'm gonna get you guys your plates so you can guys start eating. All right, so cutting board can go here, right below me. Alright, I'm going to wipe up my plating area one more time. Alright guys, here we go. Bacon. A little more pepper on there. Taste it. Absolutely. You want to say hi?
Yeah. So I can be like,
Say hi.
hi, Sue, and then come at me, Ryan.
Yeah, hi, Sue, and come at me, Ryan. I love it. I love it, Jaden. Alright, so let's go ahead and do with that sauce, we're going to do a dark plate. We'll do two at a time, and we'll switch it up. Alright, our reduction to drizzle is going to be like just enough to top it with it. Okay, pull everything out. Shallots are reheated. Alright, steaks are good to go. Oh, you know what? We gotta slice our steak. Alright guys, slice the steak. Slicing through like butter. Alright guys, we got one steak slice. That's going to be Antonio's perfect mid-rare. Let's get our next one. Perfect. We got crystals right here. Get our guests served up. Antonio and crystals. Don't forget your non-slip. Oh, that's good, Pops. I'm just giving the mix that sauce, right? Keep it warm. Let's throw it on the stove top so it retains a little bit of the heat in the stove. Yeah, I'm not going crazy right now, Dad, so it's all good. Alright. My slice. Ooh, Daisy can get a little slice of that right there. Come here, Daisy. Get that. Alright, that's me. And then let's get Kaylee's cut. And then we are plating up. Okay. All right, here we go. Kaylee, will you clear that stuff off the table? We're gonna
Yeah, baby.
go ahead and eat.
We're going to set up, right?
All right, so steaks are off. That's a good temp now, so I'm just gonna throw that up there. Let's go ahead and plate up. A little juice spilled. All right. Alright, so this is how I had envisioned, guys. What I want to do is I'm going to take some asparagus. So I want to put it through my shallot rings, if I can. Kind of wanted to use the shallot as like a brace for the asparagus. There we go. All that pepper making me sneeze. I just don't think I'm gonna have the shallots are quite big enough, so I think I'm not gonna do that because they're a little smaller than I imagined. All right, so to my second idea. All right. Steak. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, stir that sauce one more time. Okay, let's grab some crystals. We're gonna only grab the good pieces. Some of them got fat, so make sure you grab. Okay, Daisy's gonna have some good end pieces to pick off tonight. Okay. I need a ladle. Okay. About a ladle's worth of sauce down. figure out how to get this drizzle. Oh, it's ready. Okay, perfect. Alright, we're going to hit it with our little red wine reduction into our sauce. It's a little too thick. Let's see. Loosen it up a little more. See if this helps thin it out a little bit. I'm just going to drizzle on the steak. So they get a little bit of that reduction on there. Perfect. Just a little bit of flavor added. We're both going to get a whole cooked onion. Lastly, we're going to use violas. These are edible flowers. Alright, let's finish our plate off with some of these. So they come with purple and white, which is pretty cool, the flowers. And then they have the dark purple ones. And then I had that one orange one. This one doesn't go here. That orange one's pretty cool though. Look at that one. The colors. So nice. Alright, we'll just do 2 on those. Because this is going to be my picture one, I'm going to go ahead and put an extra one on there. Let me snap a picture real quick because I want to get Antonio and Crystal their food. One sec, guys. Okay. Alright, so let's do our little 360. And then I'm going to go ahead and feed them and we'll plate up the rest of the dishes. Perfect. Alright, Crystal and Antonio, your guys' food is ready. Crystal, tell your mom where the no chair is. Alright. The next 2. Glad you guys are enjoying, huh? Thanks for the biddies, guys. I appreciate it. We'll go over it all at the end. Quite the asparagus lover. Hope you guys are too. Asparagus is like one of the best things sort of that you could possibly eat with dinner. It's the best. Who doesn't like asparagus? Okay, Dan, you playing with Jaden? All right. Kaylee's steak down. My knife. And then mine. I'm basically just taking off those end bits that are, you know, like round and got fat. I like to have the sides kind of show, so. Perfect. Thank you so much for the bits, guys. I appreciate it. Alright. Pulling it up a tad bit there. Alright. Sauce. Perfecto. A little bit of our reduction. Happy boy. Grab our onions. You happy kid? Okay. Couple flowers. Be ready to rock. These edible flowers are sweet. Cool. And there we go. Let me pull my big chat back up. I was watching the plate up. Gorgeous plating, son. Thanks, Pops. I appreciate it. Shit looks good, huh? Came out good. Let's go. Try the shot. Delicious. Daisy's got scraps for dinner. Add on to her food. We're looking good. We're looking good. All right, guys. So we got our delicious meals right here. We got our ribeye bone out, served with a Dijon butter sauce. We got our whole cooked pearl yellow sweet onion. We got some delicious asparagus sauteed with some fried shallot rings and some edible flowers. Dishes came out absolutely delicious. I can't wait to dig into this. Guys, for our subscriber giveaway that was due today, it's being extended until Wednesday. We got a lot of new faces in the chat. All you guys got to do is look up on the YouTube to subscribe, choose of any of my 74 episodes from season 1 up to now, or 76. Recreate the dish, email CousinDrew1339@gmail.com a picture of your dish to get entered, and Wednesday we'll be doing the giveaway. So I hope you guys please guys get involved. We got 4 dishes sent to me. I want at least 10. So bring it in, guys, bring it in. I appreciate you guys being here. Let's go ahead and go back to the food real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and name off all the alerts, and then we're gonna get to eating. Let's push that up. All right, so I'll leave it on there while we do our alert read off. Thank you, Shibby. I appreciate that. Hold on, let me pull that up real quick. Awesome show tonight. Thank you, thank you. No, absolutely. Come back. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for joining. Thanks for popping in chat. I appreciate it. It's amazing seeing all the people we get to meet in here. You guys are great. Thank you, Shibby, and welcome to the family tree. All right, so let's go over it, guys. All right, so Kaylee coming in with the 12-month. Justin coming in with a T1 for 5 months. Pops gifting a sub to Crystal for 2 months. Ian coming in with the 6-person host. I appreciate it. Thank you, Ian. Jason coming in with a T3 resub. And gifting a sub to a Lurling Telepath. Crystal with the 100 biddies. Alyssa with the 500. Shawnee with the 6. Nate with 500. Jason at 300. Crystal 200. Crystal with another 3. Bonnie with the 127. Gunts with the follow. Thank you. Another 268 from Bonnie. And then Mom with another 525. Thank you so much, guys, for everything. It was an absolute pleasure. I'm glad that we got to do this tonight. Glad I have my guests over to feed. Can't wait for them to dig into their first bite. So I'm going to be getting out of here, guys. Let's go ahead and grab somebody to, let's find someone to raid. So please stick around. We're going to do a raid. Let me pull Twitch up real quick. Guys, please go spam Cousin Drew emotes. Give them a follow. Say hi. Right, we're all about supporting each other, especially on the food and drink section of Twitch. It's how you help communities build and grow and new people. It doesn't look like there's too many people streaming, so... Chef. Ooh, Jason's on. Let's see, is anyone... Alright, these two are doing like a... Oh. Okay, basic technique. We're doing these two. They got 3 viewers. Let's pop in and show some love to Cosmic. Everyone show some love, alright? I love you all. See you on Wednesday. Get involved. I'm expecting all you guys to hop in on that contest. Please email me at CousinDrew1339. Alright. Here we go. Alright, guys, have a good night. We're gonna go in 10 seconds. Have a good night, everybody. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. See you guys on Wednesday.